Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a different kind of reaction. Actually, I have a few people that ask me what I'm thinking about the main conflict that is happening right now in the world from the European side, and if I'm safe. Well, things in Italy, yeah, we are still safe. That's what I can say. And you asked me about what I think, what is my opinion. So I guess my reaction and opinion about this, how's I've been doing for anime. But right now we are speaking about reality, which makes everything harder than we see on our screens because this is happening outside. What do I think? As yeah, I told you that's why you asked me. Yeah, I study political science and international relations. I have a degree on that. I don't consider myself an expert, but I do have some background, I guess. Why I'm not actively involved in politics? What I mean, you can turn your TV on and then you can let me know. You know, that's the reason actually, and it's because these conflicts and sometimes politics and the war have nothing to do with citizens. With citizens, sorry, they don't have anything to do with people. And the fact that right now a lot of people have to run away from their homes and this displacement of children and women because yeah, most of the men in Ukraine decided to stay and fight. But what I can see right now is that actually the commissioner, the high commissioner for the refugees, they mentioned in the news that this is the highest displacement of people in the latest history, which is very sad because I believe that a couple of weeks ago people were at home having a nice dinner. I don't know, playing with their pets, feeding their kids, or reading a story, watching a movie. And right now, I mean, it's unbelievable. I don't want to start crying. It's all the time the thing. What I'm like sensitive right now. It's the thing is that in this kind of conflicts, and then if you ask me, as I'm always telling you, I'm not an expert, but what is going on? What happened? Well, this comes from the 2014, and we know a little bit of what is happening, but this invasion right now is unjustified and is unfair because of how things are moving, how Russia is targeting their blanks, I can see. And for example, the corridors, the this mining, these absolutely nonsense attacking are just way too much, according to me. And what I can tell you right now is that we see that the West is putting some sanctions to Russia, and that pretty much everyone is taking a posture and saying, okay, this cannot happen. Major companies, major enterprises are leaving the countries. A lot of investments are blocks. A lot of a lot of economic sanctions are applied. But how is this going to affect us? Because it is not only right now it is a measure, but how this is going to affect us. And the real question is Putin going to stop or no? If you ask me, like for what I've seen, there are different scenarios. Is that either having a extended invasion and having this conflict like lasting in the time, and that we saw that already in past occasions in the Middle East. It take us anyone to nowhere, just a lot of suffering for local people, for the army, for the families. Is a long-term suffering. That's one way. Then the other way is a really total occupancy of the country, which I really doubt it because we can see that the resistance in Ukraine is very strong. But it leads us to the main point again: killings, again suffering, because I don't see Russia holding back. I don't see they taking a break. Regarding, I don't know if Putin had this idea of what he really wants. It's hard for me to understand. And maybe he was thinking that the NATO was not strong enough and they could really break easily. But we can see the opposite. Actually, we can see that NATO right now is pretty strong. and everyone is like gathering together in deciding who they point a finger and take and put the blame on them. And then we can see that historically we have really a lot of countries that are very neutral, and right now they are taking a posture and they are saying, okay, no, I'm not liking what you are doing right now, Russia, and that's problematic, and that is scary because what is he gonna do? How is he going to reply to the world? So this scares me a lot because we are in a developed world with a lot of nuclear weapons and a lot of technology and a lot of people taking insane positions, And I'm leaving the conflict and politics aside, and I'm just moving more to the humanitarian side, to the people, to us as humans. What are we going to do? How is everything going to get solved? I mean, I would like to have to find a way in the diplomacy, but sadly, sometimes it's not actually it will be ideally the best option, but it's not always what people want, politicians want, because it's a conflict of interest. Sometimes you just don't want to lose a little bit or get a little bit more, and sometimes you just want everything for yourself. So if you want everything for yourself, there is nothing to negotiate sometimes, and that's the part that is scaring me, and that is something that I just cannot be clear. I just cannot think clear about what is going to happen on this conflict, and I'm really hoping and praying that this guy just get illuminated and say, okay, I'm just destroying everyone. And one of the things that can happen is also that having an internal conflict, which is right now happening already, and is double sad because then you are attacking outside and then you are like attacking also your own people, and is there when sometimes there is a no way back. And that's why I've been not making so much reactions lately, because I felt like I couldn't help myself like to relate this with the few last episode of Attack on Titan, and I said I need to take a break right now because I am crying enough with news and what is happening in social media. So I said like, okay, I'm not going to make a reactions of Attack on Titan right now and start crying for what is going on, like pretty much not so far away from here. So yeah, sorry about that. I'm hoping that things get better soon, and then everything can get back to the normal part and to normality, and we can just a lot of people can recover their lives. So what I wanted to tell you right now, besides explaining a little bit what I think and what can happen, is that we in YouTube and whatever in social platforms, in media, we do have a voice and we have visibility from maybe a lot of people. It doesn't matter if you have a big or a small audience, you have a responsibility of what you are saying. And if we are using these communication means for destroying, for hating, for spreading hate, or for spreading misinformation, or for attacking someone, that's what I said in the beginning of this video. Citizens doesn't have anything to do with war most of the times. And if we are taking a position of attacking someone from Russia or from Ukraine inside our comfort zone, is just ridiculous. We need to be the best persons, at least in the amount that we can. We need to try to spread peace. We need to try to maintain the order and try to protect each other. And right now, what I can see, and is maybe the beautiful part, is that I see people standing next to Ukraine. I see countries opening their borders and saying, okay, you can come. Okay, you can come. And I hope it lasts. I hope that this spread. I hope that whatever is going to happen with the world, because it's going to be hard for everyone. It's not just about economical measures. It's not about just environmental. It's not about nature. It's not only about people, and everything revolving wars. Because in wars, everyone is losing. All the planet is going to lose. Maybe sometimes more, maybe others less, and but it doesn't matter. we all are going to get affected by that. So the only positive thing right now is that if we can get more conscious about being more human, about opening our doors to someone in need, about to understanding how hard life can change, how easy our reality can change from one day being at home eating dinner and then holding a gun on the battlefield. If we understand these things, then we are going to have more appreciation and being more grateful and try our best to not cause conflict, to be these good people instead of those ones who decide to destroy. So my prayers are with the victims. My prayers are with all the people that is having a hard time right now. And my best wishes are always with you, with my nice viewers, because you are pretty cool. And I feel in my heart that you are really nice persons. And that's what we need the most right now. This is my comment and my reaction about what is going on. And I'm going to pull myself together a little bit because it's a little bit hard for me. I'm so emotional, but yeah, I will make more reactions soon. Thank you. Bye.